Welcome, gamers, to Super Beard Bowl Season 2. Each month, we're doing an all-new 8-episode series complete with a beginning and an end, as voted on by you, our loyal viewers. Without paying a single penny, everyone who watches will be able to vote on one of 4 show ideas, and once you narrow it down from 4 to 2, the Beard Bowl Patreon tier will then choose between the top 2, or which show gets made into a full 8-episode series. This month, the winning series is... Well, we just picked a bunch of games we like to relax to, and we're gonna play those games and answer questions from you guys. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey, welcome back to Tetris Comfort Games time.
Chillin'.
I'm gonna try team battle just to see how well I do there.
How does that work?
I think it's like instead of going against one person, you guys like break into pods and try and like as a whole win the match.
Oh, okay.
Is it Pokemon rules? Is it like...
I think this is just like this right here is like pick your team. Like team red, team blue, team
You're a
green,
fire
team
guy,
yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a plant guy.
I'm definitely the water guy.
Yeah. Is this we're just talking about magic, right?
No, we're talking about our astronomical signs.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these are the games that we choose to chill ourselves out with. And also, this is the show where you guys asked us some questions over on our Patreon, so we can discuss them and wax poetic while we wax some Tetris as well.
Yeah, let's call them very open-ended questions.
What is?
What is comfort?
No. What are?
Oh.
What be?
Oh yeah.
Delicious. Okay. Well, Jirard's playing Tetris 99. He's doing good.
I'm doing okay.
You're getting into the spirit of the show. Let's put it that way.
Sure.
All right,
I think
first question.
Oh yeah, Ted's here. Hey Ted.
Yeah, Ted is here. Hi, Ted.
He's literally always here. Hi, Ted.
Hello.
I love it. It sounded like Ted reached a threshold of putting up with us. Like, all right, first question.
Ted is the guy on the Beard Bros YouTube channel who always comments, the real episode starts at 4:31.
No.
You can read that question now, Ted, though. It's okay.
Alexander McDonald asks, for everyone, what's a mechanic or feature you love from a game you otherwise dislike? Alternatively / additionally, what's a mechanic or feature you loathe from a game you otherwise enjoy?
Interesting. It sounds like what they're asking is like, what is a specific mechanic that you normally don't enjoy, but one specific implementation of it you thought was tight?
I think it's what game has something in it that you like that's a game that you don't like.
Read it one more time, Ted, please.
What's a mechanic or feature you love from a game you otherwise dislike?
Oh,
what's a mechanic
so
or feature?
the otherwise, I don't know if it's referring to the game or the mechanic. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he's talking about what you're saying. So like, what's a game you dislike, but it has a mechanic that's tight, basically?
Or the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well,
And
let's
the
put some
opposite.
time to
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. A game I dislike. It's hard because there are so few games I dislike nowadays as opposed to games that I just don't know anything about because they don't seem interesting, so I just never try them, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game that I was like, I like stopped playing because I didn't like it.
Oh, wait, I think I might have an answer.
Okay.
And I think it's very simple. I used to be a big Kingdom Hearts fan back in the day, and by that I mean I played the first game and the second one and the one between it, the little card
I had
game.
a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, I did have a good time back then, but like I've just changed since then. Like the type of things that I enjoyed about games have changed, and I've changed and shit. And I remember trying to go back to play through them again when they came out on PS4 as like a collection not that long ago, and I just couldn't even make it that far in the first game. I think I got to like Inside the Whale, the Pinocchio times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And
This is getting real.
the whole time I'm playing, I was just remembering in my head, like, I just got to get to Kingdom Hearts 2 to the part that I really enjoy. So, like, the whole mechanics of Kingdom Hearts, like, I realize now that they're not for me. There's a lot of, like, none of that shit is for me. That being said, what I remember really fucking enjoying from the second game is when you, like, sacrifice one of your partners to become a super version of yourself, right?
Oh yeah, the like colored, like different like modes.
You sacrifice Goofy to become the red Sora, and Donald become blue. And then I remember there was the final one where you sacrifice both. Was you turn white?
Yo, that's bullshit.
Oh shit,
that is so lame.
Yeah, that was a lot at once at the end.
Yes, it was,
dude. I was doing so well for my team.
You were killing it, bro.
Dude, Team Red did all right.
Team Red can still win, right?
Yeah.
Well, now I got to the top 4.
You can cheer your allies with likes.
Do it. What I was saying was, like, you sacrifice both of your teammates, you become the white Sora, and he's like literally flying around, not touching his swords anymore, and it looks badass.
Supersonic.
Basically. But I remember the one before that I enjoyed even more. It was like, wasn't his ultimate form, but I found it better than the ultimate form.
Here we go.
Nice. Was the one where he's gold. That shit just looked cool.
I remember that too. I remember really liking that. I never finished. I was on the last boss and I was like, and I'm done.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. But yeah, there you go. I don't fucking give a shit about Kingdom Hearts anymore, but man, I remember that gold shit looking tight.
I'll say that I really like Mario Sunshine. I do not like the flood mechanic.
That's insane to me.
I just don't like the flood.
It's such a fundamental part of the game. I don't understand how you could like the game.
I like the aesthetic. I like the level design. I love the music. I'm just the flood's just something I just, no matter how many times I play the game, I never feel like I understand the grasp of it.
So is it that you don't understand the flood, or you don't like the flood?
I think I don't like it because I don't understand it.
I understand. and yet you would say that you still like Mario Sunshine?
Yeah.
Like if somebody asked you, do you like Mario Sunshine? You'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
I kind of get it. It has a vibe.
But it's my least favorite 3D Mario out of all of them.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
I think Destiny needs more transparency.
In terms of what?
Like its own mechanics and like paths to victory. I think there's a lot of weird stuff that they just are like, figure it out.
You mean when you mean like paths to victory? Do you mean paths to cool gear?
Just stuff that you're trying to do. Like for example, right now, like there's this thing in Destiny called triumphs that are supposed to sort of like be a way to sort of like chart your progress through all the different things on offer, right? Like it's you know, by filling out your triumphs list, it's like achievements that like guarantee that you've gone to every place, and it's broken down by area, et cetera, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
But certain ones right now, for example, are like bugged, just completely bugged. You don't progress on them, and I don't know if it's like because like the game is like glitched out, or if it's like something that's like temporarily not working, and it's not like support transparency. Destiny, Bungie in general is really good about like what they're doing being like in updates and stuff for people to read, but I just mean within the game itself, I would like to know if I'm like wasting my time, I guess, a lot of the time.
Not necessarily wasting your time, and I'm trying to speak for you, I might be wrong, but it's not about like, am I wasting my time? You're always doing something, but rather, am I being as efficient about this as I can be?
Yeah, am I doing the thing that I think I'm doing, really, is like the question most of the time. Like,
yeah, I like Destiny, but I'll agree that Destiny at this point, when I played it somewhat recently, was like, man, there's a lot of content. I'm not one of those guys who are like, there's too much content in this game. Like, I don't think that's a thing. But the more content you do have, I do think, yeah, things can get a bit confusing. And it could be organized and presented a little bit clearer.
Yeah, and even just things, like, even just like basic things, like, even in like, if we're just talking about Beyond Light, right? Like, the progression is not quite clear like all the time about stuff. Like I shouldn't have to be like looking up content about the game to like figure out how to play it. I think that's like
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think that's just really like a weird thing to rely on. And I get like that from the point of view of the content creator and the community.
I made one wrong move and I lost.
That's okay. This is team. This is team. So you got a squad behind you.
Which means that when you lose, it wasn't your fault. It was the team's.
Yeah, you get off scot-free. You don't have to bear that burden. Let the red captain bear that burden.
Unless you're the red captain, in which case it was your team.
You'll never know if you were or not. That's the best part.
Are there really captains?
I don't think so.
There you go.
But maybe there are, and we just don't know.
And you could have been it, but
Ted,
maybe not.
Ted, ask another question.
But did you answer, Jirard?
Oh.
Yeah, I said Mario Sunshine.
Oh, right. My bad. Lucy Hill asks, for anyone, what is your guilty pleasure game?
Isn't that the point of the series?
Tetris 99 for Jirard.
Wait. Are you saying there's no difference between comfort food and guilty pleasure?
Oh, I understand. Okay, in that case, Sonic Adventure 2.
I'm just interested that you're saying that that's guilty.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, it's not. I don't feel guilty, but the world will shun me for it because people hate Sonic games.
No, they don't. I hate Sonic games, and I get flack for it. I was like,
people
Sonic Adventure sucks. People were like, fuck you, die.
Yeah, I don't know about this
that
one.
happened to you, Alex.
I just mean like, I don't know. Who's the winner?
No one wins.
What is a guilty pleasure? Let's
That's a good
outline
question. That's a good question.
it. Is it a societal pressure to not like it? Is that why you feel guilty?
Right. Supposedly, it's something that traditionally, I feel like guilty pleasure used to have to do with food, right?
It's like
you know
cookies.
it is not good for you, but you still do it anyway because it tastes good or whatever.
It's like a vice that's like not illegal.
A vice, right? And now it's kind of been co-opted into kind of what you were just saying, which is like something that you do enjoy, but you're embarrassed to admit.
Like liking, if I was like, I'm a big time writer and I love the CW DC Comics adaptations that are like shitty teen soaps or whatever. And the idea that it being guilty is that your peers as like television critics are going to be like, I can't believe you actually like that. And he's like, what can I say? It's my guilty pleasure.
So is that what we're referring to?
I was just trying to articulate like where my head is at on like what this question means.
Sure.
But I don't know. What do we think?
I think that's essentially like, that's fine if we want to talk about that. But if that's the case, like, I don't think I have an answer for that one because I'm like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'll play what the fuck I want. I don't care.
Like, should I say a game that I have an unhealthy relationship with?
I don't think that's what it is, though. Like, you just said what you think it is, and it's not that.
Well, but okay, like for example, that could be interpreted as bad for you in the sense that it's bad for your career.
But we're not talking about bad for you. We're talking about things that you would be embarrassed to admit or people would judge you for.
If that's the case, then I don't give a shit if people judge me for Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my guilty pleasure is.
I think there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that play those hentai games. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't admit it.
Oh, those. Yeah.
Or like those. What are they called? What's the name? The ones where there's hardly any gameplay and there's just like anime characters on screen talking to each other.
Like visual novels.
Dating
visual novels.
Yeah.
What a fucking name!
It's like a genre that just never made it over here. You know what I mean? I was talking to Kelly about that the other day. Like, what's the American version of visual novels? I think it's FPS. It's like a thing that's like not in Japan that much, but it's like, you know, I don't know.
A genre that is like popular in America but not popular in much place else.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's FPS because FPSs are definitely popular.
It's in the West.
But I see what
popular.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. In the West, sure.
I don't know. What is my guilty pleasure game then? I guess like I like Metal Gear Solid 4 more than most people.
Okay, all right.
Like, is that a good answer? I don't know.
Like the thing that you like that a bunch of people mostly criticize.
I'm trying to think of like a scandalous thing I like. That I'm like, actually, I do like this. I loved Assassin's Creed Unity. I don't know. What about like, is there a game that I like that's like by somebody who's canceled? Does that count?
Oh, that sure, that'll work.
Is that a guilty pleasure?
I love Street Fighter 5. People fucking hate on that for very stupid reasons, you know?
Yeah, I don't even get that. I feel like Street Fighter 5 is the clear best Street Fighter.
Yeah, you don't want to say that out loud. Don't say that.
I was the sole surviving red team.
Wait,
versus
really?
The world. Yeah.
Captain
I was the
Red.
last one eliminated.
See? It's like the Tin Man. It was there all along.
What a bummer.
The team thing is pretty interesting.
Is it like, do you get like rep?
What do you mean? Like, I think you get experience every time you play this game. So
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm trying to think what the like benefit is of playing in team mode.
You get to make friends, of course.
Do you?
Sure.
No.
I've been making friends this whole episode.
I'm really, really good friends with green bottom left.
What's up, dude?
Hit me with another quench. Did we all hit a guilty pleasure? I guess we did. I just like
Sure.
I take issue with the phrasing. I not with the person who asked the question.
Sure.
I just like I don't feel confident in my answer. Cyberpunk
think you nailed it.
2077.
Sure, I had fun with that game
Yeah.
for a little bit, you know?
Yeah, that's another one. I'll say I'm just loving it. I'm having a great time.
All right, next question. Erdem Dervish Ali asks, for anyone, what's something you realized you used to take for granted before COVID?
Oh, that's interesting.
Medicine.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Right now, in Los Angeles, 1 in 5 people has COVID.
Okay.
And also right now in Los Angeles, if you are at home and
Yeah.
your heart stops, okay, and the ambulance and the paramedics show up, they will be like, "You're dead. We can't get you in the hospital."
I see what you're saying.
Like,
Yeah.
that's for me. That's the main one.
So it sounds like, yeah, the real answer for you is like having a guaranteed hospital bed if the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, but if I don't want to answer darkly, I'm gonna say strangers.
Go elaborate.
There is an energy that strangers bring to the world that keeps you sort of like feeling like you're in a real place that living in your house all the time by yourself doesn't give you. And interacting with strangers is something that I just miss.
I got beat up. I got beat up pretty bad, guys.
But you know
It's all
what?
good. Remember,
It's-
this is comfort games. Don't
We're in
think about it too
comfort
much,
games.
dog.
Nobody's looking at you. This is all about the flow state. Get into the questions, my man. You'll perform better.
Right.
I think I miss social dinners.
Going out to
I-
meet people.
BBQ. Oh,
Just like, you know, if we're talking about, you know, ordering DoorDash is fine, but like it definitely had lost a lot of its appeal because of the pandemic. And I severely miss things like KBBQ
Yep.
or Japanese sushi, just because like it's just such a communal, you know, aspect of eating food. Is there's a social aspect to it, and now you're just like quietly alone in your house eating in shame.
yeah.
Are you ashamed? Aw.
I'm not ashamed. You know what I mean? It's just like
It's a bummer to
You're
be
like-
alone eating. I miss the
just like,
fucking
man-
nice El Pollo Loco lady.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how she's doing.
I hope she's fine.
Shout outs to the people over at the local place.
Oh man.
I hope they're okay. And that blowfish that I kind of befriended.
Oh yeah. He's probably doing all right.
That's right.
I hope so. Yeah, that guy ate many goldfish that were put in there with him. Something I took for granted. That means like something that like I didn't think, like you don't think you would miss,
Yeah.
was unforeseen.
Don't like normally appreciate.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's like just trying to be there for family. Like bad things happen all the time. And I think I took for granted being able to have in-person support. Like I remember that like I went to one of the only I've barely left my house this whole pandemic.
Right.
Barely. And one of the only times I actually went out to like a thing was like my aunt's funeral. And I remember going, like it was like me, Lisa, and my mom, like we had a plan. Like we were like, listen, we're gonna go, but we have to be careful not to like touch anybody, you know? And it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And we got there, and oh man, like it was so hard when like you're looking at the person whose mom died and like they reach out their hand. It's so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's fucking ugly.
Family stuff in general.
I think what I took for granted was being able to physically be there for the people that need it. And having the same thing for me too. you know?
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to mind missing holidays as much as I did. You
Right.
know, sometimes when you're not in COVID town, you're like, fuck, do I really have to go to this shit?
Right.
Fucking, God damn it. I'm playing Destiny. Now
You
it's
guys-
like,
Your loved ones, whether they be friends, family, blood or not, you guys buy it, like, take it from me. Enjoy them, appreciate them, give them flowers while they're living, because one day you just run out of family. You just
Yeah.
run out,
it's real.
you know? But hey, fucking Tetris, right?
Hey,
Damn.
that's what this show's about, dude. You got to keep it real all the time on the Beard Bros.
Right.
I mean, that's why you have comfort games in general. Like, you gotta find some escape from the crippling reality of what's going on in your own life. This is a way to do it.
That's super real.
Yeah,
That's super real.
life is rough, dude.
Yeah, and for those of you guys at home, like, forgive yourself for last year. Like, come on, last year was crazy.
The way I think
Don't-
about it, it's like compared to some of the shit that other people who are older than us have gone through,
yeah,
like the type of shit that puts our world at its knees, we're doing okay as a civilization. You know, it doesn't make it easy, but when you get those
a good point.
apocalypse doom feelings, remember like that for other people, like there was a time when it was like, yo, not only is everyone away at war, but there's also a pandemic, and
Yeah.
there's no doctors that like resemble the doctors of today.
That's so real. That's such a good fucking point to remember that, like, despite all this stuff going on right now, we're so goddamn blessed.
Yeah,
We have fucking the internet and DoorDash. We're so blessed.
yeah.
So fortunate. We're so fortunate and lucky.
We wouldn't even have a vaccine if it wasn't for refrigeration.
It's
Like,
yeah,
right.
things can
Yeah.
be so much worse. And I understand that things might still get worse, but it's important. Yeah, like I appreciate that point so much. It's so important that even during these dark days, you have to count your blessings, man. You have to.
Yeah, I talk about that all the time. Like especially like when we're feeling down about COVID these days. Like that's my like sort of mantra is like, you know, you got to take care of yourself, and you got to remember that, like, you know, as long as we just help each other a little bit, you know, humanity has weathered worse, and we can like get through this. Like
It takes
it's-
selflessness, man.
Yeah, I there was a really good like opinion in like the New Yorker or something, some sort of editorial piece about I don't know what else to do if I can't convince you to care about another person. Like I don't know what else like we have to talk about, and like how that's sort of like one of the political hurdles that's around today.
Yeah, I've been saying it for years. Surprise, motherfuckers. A lack of empathy is the root of the problem here. Always
Yeah.
has been.
Yeah,
Surprise.
it's a really tough thing. So whenever I can, you know, like even if you think we're like, you know, dicks or whatever, like I don't care. Like you have to just hear these messages from us sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
not
not
apologizing
sorry.
for shit. Yeah,
yeah,
fuck
fuck that. Like, human decency is the easiest thing of all. It's so much more difficult to be an asshole than it is to be kind to someone. And if you're taking the route of like, I'm gonna be an asshole because that's how I am, then like all you're doing is like not only making someone else miserable, you're trying harder to be miserable to other people and miserable to yourself.
Yeah.
It
Like,
takes
you-
more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
To get your rocks on. All right. Are we at our time? Let's
Yeah.
watch Jirard finish this 150 line mode.
For sure. Man, I never thought I'd see Jirard do 150 lines, but he did it.
Dude, he's
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta dip your nose into it and get your rocks on, you know?
He's
Hell yeah.
incredible. He's a party monster.
that's a good movie.
2021, baby.
Someone told me once that, like, she was like, you know what I did for the first time? I was like, what? She was like, cocaine. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. She was like, yeah, it was crazy. And she was like, I let somebody, because like the party I was at, he was like, I've always wanted to do a titty bump. And I was like, fuck, I'll let you do a titty bump if that's like your dream and shit. I'm like, word? He's like, yeah. So I was like, so what'd you do? Like I kind of laid on my back. And like I kind of laid on my back and took my shirt off and took my bra off and lay down and they put the cocaine on my nipple. and then he did it off my nipple. And I was like, you fucking with me? She's like, no. I'm like, I think you got bamboozled, dude. I think you may have got bamboozled. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, that's not a titty bump. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, titty bump is like, it's like you can do that at a bar. People do that all the time. Like you just like open your cleavage a little bit and you put the little, it's like a bump. Like it's, first of all, it's not a line. Bump is in the name. You know what I mean?
That's what a bump is.
Right. And also it's just like off the cleavage. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I think you may have got cocaine bamboozled a little bit.
Without revealing this person, do I know this person?
I think you may have.
Interesting.
Yeah. But, you know, like I said, we're so lucky, guys.
And we've had so many great conversations in this episode. We went from the weight of the world to titty bombs. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
That's the Beer Bros away, baby.
That's what it's all about. Yo, you got a T-spin in there.
What is a T-spin?
So, okay, a T-spin is you have to make the specific shape.
Right.
Ted, you can throw it up on the screen for people to see the shape that you need to make. But basically,
how's that gonna help me?
Well, I mean, you can look it up if you want, but a T-spin shape, you make the setup, and then it's all about like you can rotate the T piece in there, but it's like it shouldn't physically be possible, like based on the shape. But that's what a T-spin is.
Interesting.
It's how once people like like the two ways of being pro at Tetris is one, you make 5 lines and clear it at once, right?
Right.
Or 2, you set up a bunch of T-spins.
Like a T-spin waterfall, basically.
Yeah.
I got you. T-spin combo.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
It's kind
I'm
of
not
like
good enough
it's
at
like
it, so
it's like Puyo, but without the like physics. I don't know. It's like the Tetris version of Puyo.
I feel you.
How you feeling, Jirard?
I feel good, man.
Yeah. I feel like you're smacking these lines down.
Man,
Yeah,
150 lines.
We're almost there, guys.
You want to do another question?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Are you sure?
Fuck it.
Do you think we have enough time?
Let's just do a quick
Yeah.
one. Fuck it.
Is there a simple one, Ted? Like a real simple one?
Like a A/B answer.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This one might be too quick.
There's no such thing.
Wilfredo Talavera asks, for Brett, what is your favorite gaming snack and drink combo?
Oh my God, what a good question.
Ooh. The combo
that's-
is the part that's exciting.
Here's the thing. If I'm eating while I'm playing a game, something has gone wrong, right? Like, I like to focus on the game while I'm playing the game. But if I have to eat, okay, the drink is undoubtedly water. Sorry to be boring, but that's what I get down
Water
on.
is the fucking best. Like, never undersell water.
No water shaming, dudes.
Right. It's my guilty pleasure.
Water. I need it. What can I say?
Snack. What's my favorite? Like, okay, if I get this is all hypothetical at this point. Like, if I had to eat while playing a game, it would have to be something like a quick grab. Oh, you know what it is? Give me something I haven't had in years. Give me like a giant plate of Totino's pizza rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Totino pizza rolls.
They're only slightly greasy, you know, because most of that shit is kept inside by the little pouch.
Yeah.
So I can just grab them one at a time, pop them in, and I'm good to go. Can we get
Get a
some
little
of those?
dumpling corner grab vibe.
Yeah, easy. Oh, that'd be awesome.
I haven't had a Tostino, like a real one. I've had like the fucking granola ass, like, you know, the stores around me are like all gentrified now. And so I always get these like weird, like, you know, healthy version, like in a green package type pizza rolls.
Stay away from that.
They're not bad, but like the bad ones I like more.
I said stay away from that.
Oh no, it's so fast.
8 lines, you got this.
Yeah, you gotta take them one at a time if you have to. This is the funniest part. I've never seen a Tetris game that gives you more time to fiddle with a piece that's already all the way down.
Dude, it's so funny.
And it looks like a pan. Like if you picture them as anthropomorphized, it looks like the piece is like,
Oh god. Can I make a recommendation to anybody who's got an Xbox?
All right.
Or $20 or however much it costs? Probably like $40. It's fucking crazy. Buy Tetris Effect if you like Tetris. It's fucking amazing.
It's a very good game.
It's fucking beautiful.
Ooh.
And it's like, it's all about just like vibing. Like, it's just like really good stages. It's by the guy who did Rez. It's really good.
Oh,
No.
That's.
I think I'm.
No, you got this. Oh.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
One more line. Oh my God. It's done.
Incredible.
Guys, who said this show wasn't exciting?
Did I just do it?
You fucking did it.
Get out of here. Oh
beat
my
it.
God. I thought I failed.
Who said this game wasn't fucking good?
Titty bumps, guys.
Yeah, this episode is called Titty Bump.
Next time on Beard Bros, new game, new questions.
Call it the illusion of the titty bump.
Titty bump bamboozle.
Yeah.
Hold on, before we go, I want to know if did I get enough?
What'd you get?
Did I get enough to change the theme?
This is his.
Oh, I'm
one
missing
more.
one. Damn. I wanted to try and buy one of these cool themes. There was a Mario All Stars pack version that I missed out on. I don't play this game enough to like,
It's good.
you know, be all in on all this stuff.
I bought the
this
Game
is
Boy
cool.
one. It was pretty good.
Did it change the music too?
They should.
I can't remember. I think so. I never played
Okay.
these games with music, but I think so.
Music's great.
Yeah. All right,
All
guys.
right, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Peace.
So here we are once again. Bearded men have reached the end. Well, I don't know what comes next. All I know is you've made it this far. This is your end card. See you next episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. S-U-P-E-R. Beard Bros.